everyone, I wanted to take a minute and show you how I landscaped our front yard for a haunted house. When I first started designing the haunted house, I wanted to do something different. And rather than just having a dead lawn, I said let's do it landscaped, but dead landscaping. And so far it's turned out really cool. So one of the things we did is we put these little trees around the perimeter of the yard. And it was super easy to do. And all I did was take a 2x6, drilled a 1/2 inch hole, pounded a metal stake into it, and then just zip tied it. Now, the reason why I did this is because our driveway is right here and you can't pound a stake into a driveway, but it worked out really well because all I do then just come back in here, set it up like that, cover it with mulch, and voila, I'm done. Super easy, super simple, and it looks great. Another thing is we had all of these filled rocks. So I just dug a little bit, came back around, and now we've got some rocks in the yard. Threw some dead leaves around. And over here, I've got a bunch of branches that I've just kind of strategically placed. Some of them, you know, can be leaning on the trunks. Another awesome thing about landscaping this yard with the mulch is that I've been able to bury all of our cords and wires. So that's really nice because then you won't see them, and it's really easy to just cover them back up, and then tonight when I turn the lights on I can adjust them however I need them. And for extra detail, go ahead and throw a couple sticks over them. Just make sure you're not blocking your lights. So another fun thing that we do is we make spooky trees for our front yard. And these ones have been a real blast because we really filled them out this year. And they're really easy to make, so we highly encourage you to make them if you feel comfortable doing it. Alright, so for this tree, we took a branch that looked the biggest and most trunk-like. Yeah. Then what we did is we cut the bottom flat. We laid down a steel plate. We have some square tubing right here that we've drilled holes into and screwed it to the trunk. This tube also is has a flat plate that it's welded to, and there's a hole in the steel. And so what it is it's like this part is underneath, and then the flat plate went on top, so it's actually really secure. Then what we did is we have some rebar wire that we've placed around in different sections also for some more security. And how we've attached that is we've drilled holes, put the wire through, and then twisted it really tight. So that's got a really good hold on it. Then for even more security, because you can never be too safe, is because we have these walls this year, we were able to take another steel bar and connect it to the tree and connect it up there, and it feels really secure. But then the fun part is you can keep adding branches. So all you have to do is pre-drill, screw in, tie wire, and go up from there. And I think we did pretty good on this tree. It's got a lot of gnarly branches. So another way you can do it is kind of make your own Christmas tree stand, and that is a way you can do it if you don't have a steel plate or something.
Yeah, and we just put it in the chop saw and took out half and created a lap joint. And then we used some long screws, like some 3-inch deck screws, and went from underneath up into the trunk. And then if you didn't have a wall to attach this to, you can use weights. Like we used some of our like barbell or dumbbell plates. What are those? Like for bench pressing? It was like some just weightlifting plates. We used a bunch of weightlifting plates.
We obviously weightlift a lot.
Yeah. Not enough.
We use it for Halloween decorations instead.
You gotta use it for something, right?
Yeah. We also have some rebar going up, and that's making it so we can attach all those top branches right there.
Yeah, we drilled like a 3/4 inch hole in the trunk, and then we slid that rebar down in there, and then we drilled holes in each branch and just slid them on over. And then
you can just keep going because we've added layer upon layer upon layer.
Yeah.
And it goes all the way up.
Yep.
Then what we like to do is the piece de resistance is add our crows. Well, the first year we were doing this, the crows were doing somersaults because it was like they were going round and round. So what we did is we just pre-drill, add some wire to their feet, stick it through, and now they're not gymnastic champions anymore. They stay still.
Let's see if I can get it. Like Gina was saying, we'd come out and then these things look like a bunch of bats hanging off the branches instead of crows. Where did I just drill that?
Look beyond what you seek. Drill another hole. Man, I'm hungry.
I'm ready for some barbecue.
I'm ready for some breakfast.
Barbecue crows.
Ooh.
So then, once you got that...
You know, for as many crows as we have in the neighborhood, you think some of them could land on our branches.
I know. They're stuck up.
And they only like branches with...
crows.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, those crows, they just aren't lively enough for our company.
Oh, gosh.
Alright, where do you want this one? Maybe right here?
Gosh. Sure.
Okay, so what you do is you kind of...
Shake your tail feather. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Shake a tail feather?
Yeah. That's how the crows party. So yeah, you guys, that is the way we make our spooky trees.
At nighttime, you don't really see these wires and stuff.
No, you don't. And everyone thinks that they're real spooky trees, which is awesome because that's what you really want them to think.